What's going on, everybody? It's a What's Up, Flobo 220. A lot. Hey, this is that weekly show. We sit, we chat, what's going on, what's going around in the world of Flopito. 222 episodes coming at you. And it is kind of interesting. I don't want to say weird or crazy how this show keeps going because even though I've tried to cancel it a bunch of times, everyone's like, what about your mama? By the way, hey mama. Before I get to today's topic, just gotta put you out there and say, hey, look, if you wanna experience the other side of Flopita, we're talking bonus shows, content, and more. Hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/FloboBoys. We call members that sign up the boisterous crew because everyone loves puns, even though I do not. And we're doing something special this month of June, is that we're offering special select entries that are free and open to everyone. So you get to have a free sample. Think of it as when you were at home and you had the basic cable package, how they let HBO open for a couple days a month. It's sort of like that. Celebrate my birthday, learn more about the platform, see what shows you like over at patreon.com/Flobo Boys. We call it the Boisters Crew Gig Blog. This is where after I do a DJ event, I have a little bit of a photo gallery and retrospective that is already up and free for you to view over at that Patreon. Of course, you're like, man, I'm not really about that life. I like swag, flobito.threadless.com. That's where you get to go see t-shirts and hoodies and mugs and more, all that stuff. You know, I'm saying get yourself suited and booted for the summer at flobito.threadless.com. So, as I have this morning coffee, currently recording this on a Tuesday, even though this will be airing on a Wednesday. Last night, so the Monday night, I had the pleasure of hosting the 400th episode of the SOS show, the Super Organizer show, the show that's hosted by James Lott Junior. James Lott Junior, JLJ Media, is a friend, confidant, compatriot, colleague. I don't know other C words. We work together on so many things, right? Because I'm a good friend. And it was interesting to be tapped to be the host of episode 400 of one of the OG shows in his eventual digital network. If you don't know this, if you think New Amsterdam Entertainment got content for days, well, JLJ Media has content for days and more. YouTube.com/JLJ Media. In fact, I have the link in the description below. Honored to be a part of that, to be able to moderate and to ask questions on what it means to be an organizer, organizing tips, how to get your life in order. Kind of ironic because, like I said at the top of that show, my life's in shambles. But I started to think after that. I said, wow. I mean, the journey to go from nothing or the first video to a digital media platform is a lot. But if you know James, it's like the guy has like 20 different lives. I mean, how many content creators, writers, musicians, nurses, agricultural insurance agents do you know? I only know one. And even though I had mentioned that we're at 200 plus episodes of What's Up Flobo, it's really the times I get to jump on to those JLJ shows that people tend to love the most. My mom's a big fan of James. She'll hit me up like, oh, how's your friend going? Another friend that interviewed that time. You guys are good together. He's a fantastic host. And I'll go, what about me, Mom? She goes, yeah, you're all right. But JLJ is great. And even though he recently had his birthday, and my birthday is on the horizon, I always try to find a way to support and show and spread the flowers. Why? Because going back to a couple weeks ago, I'm sure I found the episode here, episode 220, Peru of What's Up Flobo, where I said I came back from Miami with a bit of a perspective on life. And I was focusing more on what I wanted to do as far as I wanted to travel and do more and not wait, not say when I have a good occasion, I'll drink this great champagne or wear this jacket or something. Just do it now because you don't know what tomorrow brings. And I'm at the age now where I've seen the one or two shock deaths of people I went to school with. And their friends, but I know as I get older, that's going to be more frequent. It's just the way life is sometimes. We're all mortal for a reason. But beyond that doing something now, and I want to phrase it like that because I know some people say live life to the fullest, and I never always thought that was kind of like esoteric, like live life to the fullest, like what? Like it's a knob. You could be like the maximum life, you know what I mean? But doing actionable items today. I want to visit X country. Don't wait until you're 35 and the bills are paid. Find a way to pay down your bills and go on this trip concurrently. Oh, I want to buy this car. Is there a way for you to put money down to make monthly payments to get the car you want? If having a car is your goal in life, I'm not really a car person, but some people are. At the same time, the flip side, the extra part about that is understanding that our time is finite, and understanding that our resources are finite, and more importantly, our energy is finite. Right? When I was 19 years old, I want to do nothing but cruise. I want to get in a boat and sail around the world for 3 or 4 months. And now I'm like, oh man, a cruise longer than 3 days? I don't think I can do that. But the other side of that as well is supporting friends, giving flowers, if you will, to those that are doing it. Those are out there doing the dang thing, because when you're in any kind of system, whether you're a content creator or a musician or any kind of creative work, even if you aren't a creative work, you work in a square job, a 9 to 5, a service industry job, it's hard to see if you're making any progress, because it can come off like a simulation, like you're doing the same thing every day, and you're not really understanding where new fans are coming from or new players are coming from. You wonder if your constant friends, your old school friends, even see your work with algorithms. And so I just want to say, hey, here's someone that I work with a lot. Here's someone I respect and appreciate. And here's someone that trusts me with the most important properties sometimes. And I get kind of nervous. Because he got fans. Homeboy got fans in soap opera world. He has fans in entertainment. He has fans in any other kind of thing. Because usually he has this thing where he goes, all roads lead back to James Lott Jr. Like, if he doesn't know anybody, he knows somebody that knows somebody. He's like the Black Godfather. Have you seen that movie on Netflix? It's kind of like that. I just want to say that it's always cool to be able to collaborate with other people that are doing it, and you are recognized for doing it and being as unique as you are. And I mean that not only because of the work JLJ does, but culturally, he has like all the cultures. I was like, hey man, so I was at this Dutch exhibit. I'm Dutch. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, my Puerto Rican friend, I'm Puerto Rican, Creole, Black. It's St. Eustatius, Netherlands. Why not? It's all in one melting pot. And so I appreciate JLJ. Follow him if you haven't already, which is kind of weird if you haven't, because we've really combined like Voltron plenty of times. And let me know what you think about someone who seems to be living 20 lives at once and operating at a speed 4 times faster than anyone else. That does it for me on this edition of What's Up, Flobo. Every Wednesday this airs. I kind of record it on Tuesday or Mondays or whatever. We get to hang out with me, just chill and rap things I'm working on, things that I'm doing. As it is right now, I'm trying to debate whether or not I should visit Dallas in August to see the Rocket League World Championships. I feel like I have to go to network, but it is the middle of August, and that is, that is for me. I will chat with you later.